Ja. Ja. Machen wir trotzdem. Dann übergebe ich das kurz und dann werden wir mit der Kyla sprechen. Achso, wegen der blauen Blume muss ich ja noch fragen. So. Danke. Okay. Hätten wir das. Dann Blue Rose. Ich werde kurz durchfragen. It rings a bell. Really? There was a time when special ingredients was used to make paint. At least that's what I heard when I left home. According to merchants who were acquainted with witches, there was an otherworldly vivid blue dye that they used. How vivid, you ask? Those who have seen it, that it was so stunning, say that it was so stunning that it almost felt alive. Blue roses are the rumored ingredient of that dye. What was its name again? I believe it had something to do with blue flower. If only I had a chance to use it. The idea fills me with regret even now. Oh, okay. I've only ever seen roses like that used as props. Props, so they're fake? Fake and real depends on how you look at it. Tell me, Miss Witch, do you know the meaning of blue rose? It stands for impossibility. But to those who've seen one with their own eyes, it would be a miracle. You sure know a lot about the tongue of flowers, Irvin. Not really. My knowledge is shallow at best. But if I were to point you to someone who knows more, it would be someone who can paint the falls so real it deceives the eye. Ich war da gerade bei ihr. Und sie sagt wieder Merchants. Ist da sonst noch jemand in der Nähe? Ich glaube zwar, dass du mir helfen kannst, aber... Impossible flower. Sorry? Flower you never find. What do you mean? It means there's no such thing as miracles in this world. Not sure what you're trying to say. Whatever you're hoping to find, it's not what you think it is. Have you ever seen it yourself? I've searched for it, but I've never seen it. Then why? What made you look for it? I don't remember. Either way, the flower is useless, even if you did find it. But if you really want to look, ask about the Garden of Empty Words. Oops. Seeing a lot of you recently. Are you hungry? Come here whenever you're hungry. I've got more food than you can eat. During my hours of operation, that is. Arden and Ellie have more personal stories. That's right, it's a curse. What? Why all of a sudden? I've been dreaming, but haven't we talked about it? Arden, the cause of your sleep disorder isn't any curse, but your forgotten memories. That's what I call a curse. I went to the green-haired merchant for the pepper I ordered. She asked me to wait for a moment because she was sorting a newly arrived shipment, so I stood on the side watching the goods as they zoned out. Then I noticed the hair ties. What? There was a package full of colorful hair ties. They were of all colors and designs, but strangely enough, I was strongly attracted to a green piece made of silk. Green. Exactly. A piece of green hair tie, just like the warrior in my dream gives me. Whenever I fall asleep, she appears in my dream and hands me the hair tie. At least remembering this one thing. She always says so. That's when I will wake up, but I have no idea what she means by this one thing. I have that dream more and more often these days, and I can hardly get any proper sleep. What can it be if not a curse? Well, but weren't you sleeping fine before you lost the nightlight? Some curses only trigger when conditions are met. I suppose losing my old nightlight is also one of the conditions. That explains why the curse isn't lifted, even though you've retrieved the light for me. And... What? Why are you staring at me? Are you suspecting me again just because I'm a witch? I've been helping you since the very beginning. Why should I curse you now? It may not be your fault, but witches are inherently omnivorous existences. I'm not blaming you. That's called blaming me. I'm aware of your recent hard work. I just want you to know that my prolonged sleep disorder is caused by a curse. So you think the warrior has cursed you? If not, I can't see why she keeps visiting my dreams and repeating the same words. Forget about it. I will try to fix it myself. I'm not very convinced. And I somehow feel wronged. Also, I wonder if Arden is really cursed by the warrior as someone he once loved. Should I investigate Arden's curse? By the way, what on earth have you forgotten to deserve a curse? Do I look like I have the answer? Well, no. But even if it really is a curse, can I lift it? Not even curse lifting candy works on it. Are you throwing the towel already? Didn't you feel wronged and unconvinced? I'm not. I mean, if curse lifting candy doesn't work, it can't be an ordinary curse. Sorry. If candies prove ineffective, you must follow the standard procedure. Try to reveal the curse's true nature. Well, to decipher a curse, I should first know the person who placed it in its medium. Arden was in love with the warrior, which means the warrior could have loved him back. After all, they used to run a restaurant together and Arden made a sculpture for her. What curse would one put on their loved one? Wait, why would someone curse their loved one in the first place? There are more reasons than you would expect. Love isn't always wonderful. Love, that's complicated. Done chatting with your head? We weren't chatting, we were discussing how to identify your curse. There must be something important among things Arden has forgotten. According to the procedure, I should learn more about the warrior, and look for the medium of the curse at the same time. Let's start from the basic information, Arden. What was the warrior's name? I can't remember. I only know that she was a warrior. Trouble already. Another question then. How exactly does the hair tie in your dream look? I'm not sure. Just that it's green and silver. Do you still have it? I don't wear hair ties, so I've probably thrown it away. Then, Arden, how long has it been since the warrior passed away? Let's see. That was long before Enid was born, probably more than 150 years ago. Now we have her time could still be around then. Try to summon Enid's great-great-great-grandmother. Where from? To find clues about the curse, I need Arden's memories. No, the curse was triggered exactly because Arden has no memories. What can I investigate then? Do I really have to summon Enid's grandmother? Come over. What with this place? See what's underneath. Gosh, so much dust. It's a chipped bowl, a teacup, and with flowers. What are these? I don't know. They were always at the restaurant. I was going to throw them away, but Kyla said that they could brighten up the gloomy restaurant, so I kept them. Kyla's such a lifesaver. Alright, let's check for clues. This bag is full of stones. Not this one. A letter journal? May I read it? That's what I've brought you here for. Okay, let me see. There should be some clues written in it. No. No way. What's it? Some secrets concerning Arden's background? It's written in an unknown language. Arden, can you read this? Well, I can't. Oh, what? No. It may be the only clue we have. We can't give up. Oh, right. Shall we ask Kent for the translation service of the Society of Witches? Unfortunately, they only translate the ancient witch language. Oh, shoot. Why are there so many languages? Come now. Someone in the neighborhood may know it. It's neither a dragon language nor a witch language. For human languages, you should ask a human for help. Languages. Do I know a language expert? Ari once said she was studying languages. Arden, can I borrow this? Suit yourself. It's worth trying. Let's go find Aaron. Yes, sir. So, für Zeugs. So, für Quests auf einmal. Ich meine, wir sind schon ziemlich am Ende. Ask Arin. Und so viel zum Reden. So. Do you know what language this is? It's the language used on the eastern continent. Many folklore and legends are written in it. I spent a long time gathering them. Rex is a big fan of those hero stories. Really? Can you read this? What if there aren't too many uncommon words? Do you need me to translate all of it? That would be great, but first of all, wait. Oh, firstly, please look for any text that mentions a hair tie. Alright, on it. This looks like a diary. May I know who the owner is? Well, it seems to be Arden's late partner. I've asked Arden and he's given permission. I see. So you need to know what's said in here. I will try. Yeah, this really is a diary. It doesn't follow a strict format. Some entries are dated, while others aren't. She probably wasn't bothered by trivial matters. And by the look of the dates, she didn't write every day. You want to learn about the hair tie? Just a second. Here it is, a green ribbon with a silver gemstone. It was a birthday gift she received. Miss keyword appears a lot. She mentioned it frequently. And in the last part, oh well, what's it? You better read this part yourself. Could you give me a minute? Here it is. I don't know if it will help, but I've translated the dated entries first. They seem to have some significance. Thank you. Is this the last page? My health is deteriorating. I didn't expect it to happen so fast. Fear is consuming me. I thought it was a minor ailment, but it turned out to be incurable. Arden will probably still be alive long after I'm gone, and since he's a 1000-year dragon, Arden will forget me. The time we spent together feels short even for me. Maybe it's just a blink of an eye for Arden. Whenever I think about it, my chest feels tight. What words should I leave him for to remember me? I hope Arden can remember every detail about me, no matter how trivial and insignificant. If only the Black Cat God could pity me and give me more time. You said this was Arden's late partner? Are you looking for something? I hope this will help. I don't know what happened, but I sort of understand how it feels like to not want to part with my loved ones. I'm babbling too much, sorry. The hair tie was mentioned on May 4th. There's no need to apologize. You're a great help. You found me clues. Back to the journal now. First, content of the hair tie Arden received in his dreams. Arden said it was mentioned on May 4th. I've read the adjacent entries too. Muss ich? Which page shall we read? Fangen wir einfach von vorne, oder? The restaurant has been in business for 3 months. I thought we could close in no time, but we've gradually gotten on track. Despite all his complaints at first, Arden has become a fixed component of the kitchen. He didn't put enough pepper into their stew. I told him to add more. Stews only taste great when they have much pepper. Oops, that thought alone has made me hungry again. Oh, and there's a place you usually go after a day's business. There's a cascade, a short walk beyond the cliff deep into the green forest. It's normally hard to reach, but Arden can carry me on his back. The serene and vast lake beneath the cascade is great for relaxing. I taught Arden how to skip stones, but he's hardly as good as I am yet. I promised to grant Arden a wish when he beats me in stone skipping, but he still has a long way to go. On our days off, me and Arden take walks in the forest surrounding the village. Usually it's me pulling Arden around by force, but despite all his complaints, he comes along anyway. When we go deep into the forest, we'll reach a dark area. Most of it is dim, but if we look carefully, we'll find a patch of sunlight leaking through the leaves. This scenic location is our secret base. There's a huge rock among the bushes. I flattened its top to use it as a chair. Although Arden complains about the long trip, he seems to like the spot. I've been carving a sculpture of Arden. I usually become so lost in my work that I forget he's beside me. Arden will then start to gather fruit from nearby trees. Today, I brought painting tools so that we could paint together. Arden sucks at painting. I fell to the ground laughing the moment I saw his painting of me. Arden immediately started fuming. He tried to snatch the painting back and burn it, but I didn't let him. It's my treasure. I finished the Arden sculpture today, and I will put the painting in it for safekeeping. Me and Aunt revisited the place in the green forest where we planted the flower of love. Aunt called the name childish and clacked his tongue when he saw me digging the ground with my sword, but he walked over to help me anyway. They say that the more sincere you are, the bigger your flower of love will be. I can't wait to see my flower bloom. Bigger flowers take longer to bloom, but once they do, they don't easily wither. Aunt dismissed the saying as nonsense that only children would believe. He knows nothing about being romantic. That's how he is. Once I asked him to consider me a gemstone and say something sweet, and this wooden hand dragon said, "A gemstone is just a precious ore. What sweet things can be said about it?" To keep the flower of love accompanied, I've surrounded it with other flowers. Even if they wither, the seeds will sprout into new flowers. A day may come when he can't come here together anymore, but I hope this flower will always be here as a mark. A mark that me and Arden were once here together. I don't think this cliff gets a lot of visitors, so the flowers probably won't be stepped on. I don't feel lonely now because I've got Arden. I hope the flower of love feels the same. We went to see the flower of love again. Arden didn't think the flower would bloom so quickly, but he wanted to see it anyway, so we went together. Just when we were heading back, he pulled out something handy to me. It was a hair tie. "Didn't you want to celebrate your birthday?" "It's your birthday present," he said. My birthday isn't just any random day. Still, I'm quite happy. I've been so busy with the restaurant that I haven't gotten a chance to trim my hair. It sometimes gets in my way. This hair tie features a green ribbon, probably because I, thinking of Arden's appearance, said I liked green. It also has a silver gemstone that Arden likes. It's so cute of him to pick this color. Arden is very shy, but after I repeatedly begged him, he finally tied my hair for me under the old tree that overlooked the flower of love. I hope he could do it every day. I want to show off to the customers. They've already received a hair tie at the place she planted flowers for Arden. We'd better check out this place. Today was supposed to be the greatest days of days. I finally succeeded in making a packed lunch and even added the trendy mushroom as a surprise. Such giant earth gem shrooms cultivated with witch technologies are said to be very delicious. I bought a purple mushroom collected from the Cloud Valley. It's only as tall as my calf now, but they say it will grow. I planned to show Arden the mushroom and the packed lunch I made, but my plan was totally ruined. Before I set out for the Cloud Valley, I heard something from a customer that I wish I never found out. Even worse, I heard it from someone else instead of from Arden. I thought Arden was known as the 1,000-year dragon just because he had a long lifespan. But by saying he had lived several lives, he actually meant that he had been losing his memories. I questioned Arden why he didn't tell me earlier about such an important fact. He said he didn't find it important, which made me madder. I can't help but to think Arden will naturally forget me when I die. Forget me. Guter Gott. Da ist so viel zu lesen. Ich schätze mal, ich gehe kurz zu Diane. Dann hören wir uns der Story an. Ich schätze mal, weil wir nicht so viel Zeit haben, müssen wir dann eben mit der Kyla reden. Never seen Blue Rose. Really? I thought with all your experience you might know something. Most of my work deals with potion ingredients, so I'm not very knowledgeable beyond that. You need a Blue Rose right now? Not just a rose, I'm looking for an entire field of them. Perhaps one of the wandering witches always seeking unusual ingredients might know, or one of those making experimental potions. I'll ask around the witch administration and see what I can find. Thanks, Dan. I'm counting on you. So no one has actually seen it themselves. Well, it's not a total dead end. Arden told us to look into the Garden of Empty Words. Wynne said he's heard that the ingredient for a dye with blue flower in its name is a blue rose. And Diane said she would ask the witches she knows who might have info on blue roses. Let's wait about a day and then ask Diane again. Speaking of which, I wonder if Roy has heard anything else? We have to wait anyway. Why not go to see him if you're curious? Nein, ich habe keine Zeit. So. Do you happen to know a potion that can open a book that won't open? If it won't open at all, then something must have sealed it quite firmly. Exactly. No matter how I try, it won't budge. Like it's clamping its mouth shut. And the only writing on it is a name, parks. So you can't open the book itself, which means you can't access its contents either. Yes, that's exactly it. Well then, Ellie, right now there are 31 different potions listed in the witch's catalog that can undo seals and potions. 31? Why are there so many anyway? Of course, witches tend to love books, so naturally there are many enchantments and many countermeasures. Ellie, are you sure you're a witch? Hey, I'm more of a hands-on type than a bookworm, right? I'm not much of a reader either. Some seals keep unfinished books from being read. Others only allow the worthy to open them. Every witch has their own ways of protecting what's written. So if there are many kinds of seals, there must be just as many potions to break them. Yep. There's so many options, I feel lost. Then could you recommend one for me? Still, if we knew more about how the book is sealed, we could rule out a lot of options. For instance, did you feel a chill down your spine when you touched it? No, nothing like that. When you touched the book, did your hand smell like cilantro? No? In that case, it's probably just locked by sheer magical force. In that case, my suggestion would be the weakness potion. The weakness potion? If the book is sealed with a powerful spell, weakened that spell should do the trick. This potion has no side effects of damaging the book itself. That's why so many witches use it. Wow, that's perfect. Can you prepare one for me now? You must really want to read this book. Ellie, are you sure you're not secretly a bookworm yourself? I didn't expect you to make such a terrible joke. That was a joke. The truth is, the village librarian asked me for my help. I see. Then this librarian is a human, not a witch? Right. Her name's Aaron, just an ordinary human. You sound curious about her. Naturally, I'm a member of the Witch Potion Society. Which means I'm invested in anyone who needs the help of a witch and how potions are used. Don't worry, I will be very careful while handling it. Just give me the recipe, please. Very well, I'll just do it for you immediately. Thank you again for using our service today. Ist jetzt bei ihr drin oder ist es...